So we're on the trail from Millennium Camp down to the gate. Yeah, what a trail. So it's just rock. Look at that, walking on this kind of stuff. Not the nicest. That's why I like Elgon trails. You walk on nice, soft forest ground. There's very little of this kind of stuff, only when you get towards the summit areas. So we slept at Millennium Camp, which was at 3-8, and we're heading down off the mountain. We're about to enter the forest zone. We're still in Heather. Last night was nice, not much wind, it was warm, it was even overheating, so for a change it was nice and cozy in my tent. Slept well, slept loads of hours because we reached camp at 11 from the summit. Had something to eat around midday. By 1 I was in my tent asleep, and then woke up at 6:30. So yeah, got a good solid 5 hours of sleep. Had dinner, went back to bed at 8 and slept until morning. Of course waking up here and there, but more or less all those hours were sleeping hours. So that's from 8 to around 5:36, 8 to 6. So 8 to 6 is 10 hours plus the 5 hours, 15 hours. Imagine that. Yeah. So we're heading on down. Hello. So these guys, you can see them, they run down. I don't know how they do it. I believe they have some kryptonite in their veins. They run down these slopes full speed. He's going slowly by their standards, man. So almost getting to the first camp, and going to start catching up with lots of people. So the trick here is to reach the gate early so that you don't have to be in massive queues of people waiting for their certificates. And I'm really curious to see if this time round they'll give us certificates for Mwenzi. Imagine a permit is $700 and they don't give out certificates. That's for daylight robbery, man. They should be giving you like a gold-plated certificate. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay guys, let me enjoy the walk. Nice cool heather forest. Soon we'll be in the tropical forest. That's even better. That's gonna be a nice descent. If I was with someone faster, my usual Ugandan mad friends, who are most likely going to run down the last section. That's what we normally do. It's not very good for the knees though, I discovered. So these days, just keep it to a fast walk rather than a run. These old knees need to be preserved. Oof. Little hill here. Feeling it. Gosh. Oh, I'm at camp already. Surprise. So let me wait for Seth and Seb. So this is which camp? Mweka. most people have already left. As you can see, everything is packed up. Guys are heading down to the gate from here. 3,100. Mweka camp. 3,100. So we've descended 700 meters in about 51 minutes. Not bad. So we have 10 kilometers to go. It says 3 hours. Yeah, let's stick with their time. Let's say it will take 3 hours. So if it does, should be at the gate by 11. Nice timing. Okay, let me look for some shade. And you see, so you can see the summit over there. It's over there. That's the summit. Let me look for some shade as I wait for Seth to arrive. I hope he's okay. He seems to be, he didn't eat much on summit night. He didn't eat when we came down. He didn't eat dinner. He's only eaten breakfast. So that's not very, he may be low on energy. Okay, let me wait here. Oh man, sure. Okay, so we're coming to the end of our hike. We are at 1,813 meters, and they told me the office is at 1,800 meters. That means it must be very near. So as you can see, we're being welcomed by a beautiful forest, and yeah, it has been a great experience. Mawenzi was so scary because of the rock fall and loose rocks. Otherwise, as a climb itself, it was I think as they graded it, grade 2. However, it is extremely dangerous and dicey. That is definitely the most dangerous climb I've ever done. And as far as dangerous climbs go, probably I don't think I'll go beyond that, because that was really yeah, let's just say I wouldn't do it twice. So after that, we went to climb Mount Kilimanjaro proper, which was also a nice experience, because when we were preparing for Mawenzi, we slept at 4,600 meters, summited Hansmeier Peak, which is at 5,149 meters, and then after summiting we spent another night at 4,600 meters. Then we crossed to Kibo Hut, which is at 4,720 meters. So that was very good acclimatization. Then we started climbing at night. We were the last group to leave. All the other groups left like at least 2 hours before us. We left at 2:15. I think the other group, some left at 10 p.m, others left at midnight. But we caught all of them up. Most of them by Gilman's, we had caught them up. I think there were 1 or 2 people who were still ahead, but I suspect that I passed them on the way to the summit. So it took, got to the summit at 7:24. So that was basically 5 hours, 9 minutes. The last time I was here, it took me about 8.5 hours to do the same thing. So some progress there. And then we came down to Stella. Then we used a different route down, much quicker than going through Orombo, because from Stella down to Barafu took just over an hour. And then from Barafu we went down to Millennium Camp, where we spent the night. And then we got, well, we're getting off the mountain right now. We're at Millennium, went down to Mweka Camp. That took an hour. Now we're going down to Mweka Gate. So it must be very close, I would say. But I sort of made an error. It's 10 kilometers from Mweka to Mweka Gate, Mweka Camp to Mweka Gate, but I started measuring from Millennium. So oopsies. I think there's some kilometers that I didn't account for. So I'm going to use the altitude. We're now at 1766. So we surely must be very near, because most of these gates are at above 1800. Yeah. So guys, this has been a great experience, and I would say the mountains call and you must answer. Indeed, I hadn't done a climb since Feb, so I was really getting restless. Okay guys, let me sign out in the sunshine. See you next time. Getting some honey, because what did a decent be without running. Sorry, I just had to leave my teammate, but just a short run, a few minutes to end the climb. So Emma, let's see, we are here as usual. I'm going to run back at the gate. Back at Kulia Bobby. Okay guys, I've reached. So, Essie and Emma, that was for you. So we're here at Mocha Gate. You can see it there. And just run a few, not even 1 kilometer, just to open the legs. So, people, we have done it. For 2025, chapter is over. Now we wait for next year. Renzori. So here it says congratulations. Bon voyage.